In the Tang dynasty, there was a master, or Shifu, who was respected for both his knowledge and morality. It was at the age of 96 where he made a realization.
I am growing older. If I do not diligently chant Buddha's name or practice meditations, I am afraid I will be too late to achieve rebirth into Pure Land.
Therefore, Shifu worshipped Buddha 1,000 times in the morning and evening. Shifu allowed himself to practice many forms of meditation. The meditation on love led him to ponder and yearn for the weal and welfare of all beings, including the happiness and safety of his enemies.
The meditation on pity caused him to think of all the sufferings of beings so as to bring forth deep compassion for them in his mind. The meditation on joy allowed him to dwell on the prosperity of others and rejoice in their happiness. The meditation on serenity led him to rise above the grips of greed, anger, and delusion, so that all unwholesome acts are discarded, and he is able to subdue desires. He had continued to concentrate on doing this way for 5 years.
One day, Shifu was sick. He spoke to his disciples.
It is my time. Buddha has come so that I can be reborn into the Pure Land.
Both Guan Yin and Deda Shi Bodhisattva came forth in front of Buddha, and the sky behind them is filled with countless bodhisattvas.
The 101-year-old Shifu passed away. During the summer in the Wu temple, another master who was a disciple of Shifu was dedicated to worshipping Buddha after witnessing Shifu's passing. His name was Master Zhang. He put a willow twig in the hand of a Guan Yin statue and made a wish.
If I may be reborn in Pure Land, the willow twig will not wither within the next 7 days.
7 days passed, and the willow twig did not wither, but became greener than before. Master Zhang was very happy and became more diligent. No matter it was daytime or nighttime, he continued to visualize and think about Pure Land.
5 months later, during meditation, Master Zhang visited Pure Land. He saw both Guan Yin and Deda Shi Bodhisattva sitting on a large jeweled lotus with tens of thousands of lotuses filling the space behind them. Buddha sat on the largest lotus and shone brightly and magnificently. Master Zhang bowed to Buddha and asked, "Can all the people on earth who follow your teachings be reborn in Pure Land?"
Do not doubt, all have the ability to be reborn in Pure Land. One's mind must be filled with faith and a firm desire to be reborn in the Pure Land. One must also be aware that salvation is not affected solely by my power, but mainly by one's own constant efforts in their practice.
Though those who start this practice may feel restless, heavy, or even frustrated, it is normal. They should not give up the practice easily, and instead should recognize the fact that the mind may be lacking in concentration and discipline.
Thus, with patience, one should work harder and continue their practice, and the result of their efforts will be felt as the quiet mind arises and the practice becomes easier. As one advances, they may practice reciting Buddha's name while meditating on the mental image of him or Pure Land.
Pure Land is one of the countless heavenly realms and is a stepping stone to reach a nirvana. Here, I teach by words of love, mercy, compassion, joy, and sympathy.
After rebirth in this paradise, one must not forget their fellow beings who have not yet achieved rebirth. One is able to develop their bodhisattva spirit here and have the ability to save other beings.
All can be reborn in Pure Land.
When Master Zhang woke from meditation, he told his disciples this phenomenon.
You should diligently chant Buddha's name. What I tell you is true.
He told them of the beauties of Pure Land and the words that Buddha, Guanyin, and Deda Shi told him. His disciples held to every word and followed the practices in which he spoke. Later on in the day, Master Young passed away, and he was reborn in the heavenly realm of Pure Land.